Hi. So this is me, APK, and this is my dish. So I'm having chicken, and I'm also having with it rice, white rice with soy sauce, and I have ketchup on the chicken and some soy sauce. I woke up from a dream, so this is like story time. I woke up from a dream, and I'll say it was a dream, though some might say it was a nightmare. And in one scene, I was trying to find my way home, and I was like on the bus, and I was like, I have to get to San Francisco, and I didn't know where I was. And then the bus driver was writing like different prices, like how much it is. I only had like $5 in my pocket. I was like, oh, but I got this. Even if I have to, um, what is it called where you stick your finger out and you like get a like a ride from somebody? I forget what it's called. Um, oh, hitchhike. By the way, this is quite good. Let me take a piece of that chicken before I get back to the story. Let me use my hands. Mmm. That chicken, that was weird. It almost tastes like a little bit of like fish, and I'm trying to wonder if I had any bit of fish. I did cook it in bacon oil. That's like weird. I might not eat my own chicken, but let me see. Let me take a piece of this side. My own chicken is a little bit too funky for me, so that's a story in its own. But I'm gonna have the rice. I'm a huge rice eater. So back to the story. I couldn't get back to San Francisco. I didn't like know how to get back to San Francisco, right? I'm like on the bus, and I stumbled upon one of my friends, Garrison, who I haven't seen like in a long time. And I always had a crush on Garrison, right? So meanwhile, like we're on the bus, and I'm sitting on top of his like lap, and then I move like to the side, right? And he's like majorly like jacking off, just like really, really, really like jacking off. Um, I need to mind you, there's like some folks that are staring and whatnot. And did I jack play? No, because I still was honestly still worried, like, how am I gonna get to San Francisco, right? And then when he's done, I talk to somebody else, and then I look back, and then he's like gone. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm like, I'm gonna get to San Francisco. And still meanwhile they don't tell me like where they are at, like where I'm like located, right? And then there's like a new bus driver, and I'm like, I have to get to like San Francisco, and it's like so hard to get like a thing on them. So I'm like, he's like, you're gonna have to get off of this bus, and you're gonna have to go back the other way. It's like the other way. So I get off the bus, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to go back like the other way, right? Don't mind me, I'm like eating my face up, and then I'm gonna have some vanilla creamed coffee. So I'm I'm like in an awe, and then I'm out there, right? Because I got off the bus, so I'm like out there, and I'm like in this like white hillbilly like area, right? So I'm like, oh, this is easy. And so I'm like, all I'm trying to do is get to like San Francisco, right? And I was told that it's like that way, and the person's like, it is like that way, and it's like a long way from where we're at. And meanwhile, they're like some cute folks, right? And they're getting like all happy. So I'm like, okay. I could stay, I could play, or I'm like on my way to San Francisco. So I'm like, I'm walking down, I'm going on my way, and all of them start following me, neither mind you. And don't mind me, my hair is actually bedhead written, which could probably be in my following videos. So I'm on my way to San Francisco, and I'm like walking down like this pathway street, and there's like a bunch of them, right? And then there's like this older like gentleman one, and So I'm like, I'm like, what is it? Right? I'm like, what is it? I, he's like, I'm just interested. I just want to play. I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm on my way to San Francisco. So I come down to play for like a while, right? And then like this group swarms. This other like group swarms and like wants to play and stuff like that. And then they're like, we're on our way to San Francisco. And I was just thinking, this is just too peachy keen, right? A bunch of hitchhikers and just like me and hitchhiking, and all I have is like $5 in my pocket after getting off the bus and stuff like that, and to hitchhike to San Francisco. And which I'm snug in my bed. I woke up here in San Francisco and I'm snug inside of my bed. I don't have the $5 with me. So I have $15 inside of my account, inside of my Cash App account. Inside of my regular account, um I'm 150 in the hole, so negative. And though I'm here in San Francisco, I woke up fine and dandy. I woke up like a little bit like to the side of me, where you know, like you sleep on your side and you wake, where in your dream you're like fine, but when you wake up you're like, oh, I'm like smushed, and it's like bruised. Though I woke up here in San Francisco, and I just wanted to share that story. This has been APK. I'm just gonna go through the list of my names: Anthony Peter Kai Figueroa, Lucifer, Devil, Christ, Abraham Lincoln, Yahweh, Jehovah, um, what else crafty names have I had throughout also the years? Oh, a young Freddie, a young Abe. Um, I'm trying to think about some of my other classical names. Oh yeah, of course, a Christopher Columbus. Um, so um, I think I'll stop the video like here because I think that I don't want to stray away from. I'm back here in San Francisco and the story about getting to San Francisco. Cheers.